Okay, in this lesson we're going to look at negative exponents. But before we do, I'd like to examine a base 2 with some exponents. So 2 to the 0 power happens to be 1. 2 to the first power happens to be 2. 2 squared happens to be 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. And 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which happens to be 8. And we have now 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which happens to be 16. Okay, so now I pasted in going down from there, and we have now 2 to the negative 1. Well, 2 to the negative 1, if I put that on the calculator, if I go to x to the y button, and I push the negative 1 in there, what would I get if you tried that? You would actually get 0.5, which that is equal to 1/2, isn't it? So, that's equal to 1/2. Now let's look at the next one. If I go 2 to the x to the y negative 2 and I push the equal sign, what do you think you might get? You get 0.25, which happens to be 1/4, which, by the way, happens to be 1 over 2 squared. The next one is going to actually be 0.125, and we have 1 to the 8th power, which happens to 1 over 8, and it happens to be 1 over 2 to the 3rd power. So the next one happens to be 0.0625, which happens to be 1 over 16, which happens to be 1 over 2 to the 4th power. Observations here show me, look here, I got 16 and I've got 1 over 16. So I got to the negative 4th power and I have to the 4th power. I have 8 and 1 over 8. I have 4 and I have 1 over 4, etc. And notice that the exponents are going to the bottom. They were negative exponents to begin with, and now they're positive exponents at the end. If you look here, 10 to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. This is 100. This happens to be 1,000. This happens to be 10,000, 100,000, and 1,000,000. Now I want you to notice how many zeros are in each. No zeros here, 2 zeros here, 3 zeros here, 4 zeros, 5 zeros, 6 zeros. Just kind of an observation here. Now let's go back up to the top, a decimal. This is the tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths, millions. So if you look at this one here, 10 to the negative 1 happens to be 1/10. 10 to the negative 2 happens to be 1 over 100. 10 to the negative 3rd power is 1 over 1,000, and 10 to the negative 4 is 1 over 10,000. This could also be 1 over 10 to the 1st power. This one happens to be 1 over 10 to the 2nd power. This one is 1 over 10 to the 3rd power, and this happens to be 1 over 10 to the 4th power. What I want you to notice from the last page and this page is negative exponents happen to be fractions or decimals. So again, negative exponents happen to be fractions or decimals. So now I'm going to give you some examples of how to solve some problems. Here are some easy problems. When you are supposed to put your answers into positive exponents and you have a negative exponent, what we need to do is flip it to the other side. What am I talking about? Well, this is over 1. So what we're going to do is take this to the opposite side of the fraction. I'm going to have 1 over 6, and now it becomes a positive exponent, 1 over 6 to the 3rd power. This one is going to flip to the other side as well because it's a negative exponent. So I have 1 over 5 to the 4th power. Up top, I have, it's going to be 1 over x squared. Now, if I start with a fraction and I have a negative exponent, it's got to go to the other side. So that's going to be 3 squared. And it could be like over 1, but it's just 3 squared. This one here is going to be 7 cubed over 1, or just 7 cubed. So if you want to see more complex, I'm going to show you more complex problems on the next video.